I think I'm all on high settings mostly.
Righto, let's see if this has made any difference.
Yeah, high settings, full resolution.
It does not make that much difference at all. In case you were wondering.
I don't think this is... Oh. It might actually be half playable now. I'll see how I go. Except some dickhead didn't turn his wheel on.
What graphics card you got, Rennie?
4060 Ti.
That should work well.
That's a thing. It should, shouldn't it?
It's the first time I've had issues with this game since I've come back to it.
I wonder if having the us having a server that's doing extra things or something is in multiplayer having an impact.
Now, what's the largest server you've been in, Rennie?
Either this one or the one Hayden was running the other week. But we were running with rain and everything the other week with Hayden, and I was still getting a constant 60 to 70 frames a second.
What?
But
Anyone know what car we're running next week?
AE86. No,
I
I
should
don't know.
change it to the F1 25.
I'll give that a go after this.
I'll skip that one. Formula cars are too fast for my brain to keep up.
Same, mate. Same.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too.
I agree. Same.
I struggle with GT3 cars, let alone anything faster than that.
By far the best experience in VR, but you still crash.
So, question, you're running VR. I can't get mine working. Is that something to do with my graphics or setup?
Not sure. I just...
Okay, because it was working. I'm using the 3, but it was working before the last 2 upgrades. So I'm not sure if that's caused the issue or not.
Oh, what do you... Quest 3?
Yeah, roger that.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. Like, I'm just using like OpenXR and all that jazz, but you probably don't use that in Quest. Normally, Oculus is pretty good.
Yeah, no, very true.
I had one, I thought Oculus, the actual Oculus software is pretty good.
I'll keep playing.
Something and immediately kicked me out. Cool.
Who was kicked that
We say
time?
bye bye.
Your turn now.
Right, Quali.
No. When I went into the replay and it immediately kicked me out of the replay and then did the next session.
Yeah.
Done.
You're out of the game, Simon.
I got booted last time between the quali and race, warm up and race. So, got back in time, but yeah. Now quali's different.
That's pretty cool, Glory. Keep going.
Yeah, I kind of was paying too much attention to your car coming out of the pits than the corner.
Yeah.
The lap's still valid though.
God, this is so much easier with decent frame rate. You can actually tell what the car's doing.
Sorry, Ben.
Hey, Craig.
Nice lap, Laurie.
Thanks, man.
Keep it out of first gear this time, Craig.
I'll try for a better start and not to pull it back a gear mid corner.
No, no, no. You don't try for a better start now. No, not now when I'm in P1.
It's my turn.
Did everyone just drop the clutch on the start and get wheel spin and stuff, or anyone do anything intelligent?
Yeah, and then up into second.
Kind of.
pretty early.
Mine
Wasn't
was
too bad.
semi-intelligent.
Yeah,
like
okay.
I dropped it a little bit and then I pushed it back in and then I dropped it again.
Yeah, okay. I just dropped it and then I'm like, we're going left, and because I hadn't practiced it at all.
I've been neutral bombing.
Got the throttle bit.
I have to neutral bomb.
I'm neutral bombing as well.
Got the old 4 on the floor going.
I mean, I could use my clutch if I could be bothered, but I can't be bothered.
I do not have a third pedal.
Oh, good idea. I might practice that.
Interesting, the tyre pressures only work in whole PSIs.
Don't think they're
Well,
called
it's
as
a catering.
important as
I don't think
ICC.
tire pressures matter.
They're adding more and more setup options with each update. With the 04 update, they've added another 4 or 5 things you can change for the coder room. Like you
Why
can now-
sometimes this car will... Sorry. This car will lock up and other times it won't.
Yeah, I can tell
That's
you that
weird.
it happens to me as well.
I've
Just don't know what's
sometimes
wrong,
it will
bro.
lock up easy, very easy. You know what I mean? The tiniest amount of brake, it will lock up,
Yeah.
especially into T1, right? But then if I'm doing like 100 k's an hour and I slam my foot on the brakes going straight, it doesn't not lock up all the way
It's
to
weird.
zero.
If you brake a little bit earlier for the corner, it just doesn't lock up. Like it predicts that you're too late. I don't know.
No, like even if because it doesn't have ABS,
All right,
right?
30
if,
seconds,
if,
guys. Load
if
your
I just
setups.
if I just slam the brakes in a straight line doing 100 k's an hour, it just won't lock up.
Gav, the
At all,
warm up
which
is
it
the
should.
load setups. 30 seconds.
Oh, I got stitched up here. I should be having the insult. Fine. Christian got the better start this time.
In a way, I didn't even start. I pushed the wrong button for the starter, and when the lights went green, I wasn't even running. Is there a third race? Third time's the charm?
I guess it depends on the results of the second race.
I got whacked by the lag.
Oh, right. Riley.
Gav is flying. Yeah, Gav's internet's gone to Narnia.
Flying all over the track.
Gav's trying to kill me again. Wow. He's time warping.
I'm actually in the
Jump
fence,
to the left.
but are others seeing the rubber banding, or is it just me?
You're flying
seen
through
it
the
as well.
sky.
Yeah, you were flying everywhere.
Okay, so it must have been my network then.
Just
Wow.
to jump to the left.
He's only
And a step to the
0.4,
right.
lads.
That was a shame. I got as high as 5th then.
High being the word.
Yeah, so I believe.
You were certainly high when you passed me.
Whoa!
Up there with the scattered clouds.
Any higher than that, and you'd be considered a plane.
Richie just went haywire then.
Bloody hell. Anyway, gents, I'm going to head off and have some dinner, but thanks very much for looking after this, Ben, and great to see the interest. Hopefully we can get this thing better and have another go next round.
Yeah, going to go.
I noticed breaking into T1, the front right unloads and locks up.
Every lap.
Yeah.
So you didn't get a penalty first. Me or you, Christian?
I got a bunch of track cuts again so far.
I'm pushing the friendship.
Oh no!
I couldn't react at all.
Sorry, I was holding my brakes.
That's
I
alright.
shouldn't have.
I don't think it matters if you're holding your brakes in these, you just keep spinning anyway.
Yeah, well, those pizza cutters are the tires.
That turn one spin, it doesn't matter what you do, you end up back in the track.
Yeah. I don't know if letting go of the brakes would have kept you in the middle of the track or not. I don't know. I was too busy committed mid-corner to even attempt the dodge.
But if I'm probably going to get in less trouble if I take someone out holding my brakes rather than not holding my brakes.
Exactly. Oh, I have a funny bonnet.
Nice heck.
I can't. Third lap in a row I've done that. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand.
You gotta not let the car spin.
That's not even a spin, that's literally just a grip up and shoot me off into the wall.
Into a spin.
Is there a car radar for this game? I haven't really seen it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is one.
Oh, the second upgrade.
Oh, mate, I was going for a good lap there.
You'll have to turn it on in the gameplay settings.
That was a much better race when I can see what I'm actually doing.
It's like a neutral again, can't get into gear.
That's good, ready.
Oh shit, sorry. I'm just trying to do burnouts.
Oh good, oh good. Good.
What's a red flag around
There
the
you go.
side?
This is a single spin of this thing, huh?
The race is over.
Right, don't forget results. Anyone?
Yeah, they're up
Oh,
on.
we're good.
I've got them on my
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, I got it. Yes, I will too.
Yeah, I'm not doing well. Every time I think I'm A-okay out of the corner, and all of a sudden it just bites and sends me into the fucking wall.
Yeah, I still don't get what's going on there.
Oh, what do I have for? Overtime waiting next session.
I'm
3
glad.
seconds.
How is
I
it running?
think all I had.
Are they road or split?
I'm glad you didn't make that second one any longer, Ben.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that'll do for tonight.
Oh,
Thanks
no.
everyone for
I wouldn't have been able to hold
Yeah,
TB off
thanks
for
for
much
the rest,
longer, I
guys.
don't think.
thanks for helping us test. That's mainly what this is about. I think we all know that it's not ready to have a full-blown league, but still it's okay for a bit of
Yeah,
fun.
there's
Yeah.
quite a few people dropping out and stuff, and
My issues
I
with my
think everyone
PC,
that's
though, I
on,
think.
like, yeah, everyone that's on VR or AMD suffers pretty badly.
I'm
There's
on
really
M-
nothing.
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm on
bad,
M-
it's just
I'm on
low
Nvidia, but yeah, I just needed to restart my PC, I think.
But even
Mm.
even though like it runs at like my one runs at like 60 to 70 FPS on low settings, which is fair enough, right? Even though it runs at that much, it still feels very like the game feels very laggy, like very delayed, like
I felt that
like
too.
what the car's doing.
Yeah.
What the car's doing, I've already felt that like just a split second before on my steering wheel, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like I feel it on the steering wheel much earlier than I see it, compared to like, let's say like iRacing or ACC or whatnot. Like it's like the picture is delayed from what the
Yeah,
car's
I'm running
actually
90,
doing.
90 and 88, and it still feels like it's more 75.
Yeah, like I don't
Uh,
know, just laggy. Like the picture is laggy. Like the frames.
Mm.
I feel like they're playing catch up with the like the actual what's going on in the race. Like I'd feel a slide in my steering wheel before it even happened on the screen.
I'm gonna blame.
You haven't
I'm
got
gonna.
DLSS on or anything, have you? In VR like that?
No, I disabled
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, it's good.
No DLSS, no upscaling whatsoever.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
use that as
enabled
my
that.
excuse for why I keep on eating.
But I disabled
eating
it just because I thought that would just make it worse.
You got TSR?
But when you enable that, you can select if you either prefer performance or better graphics. Quality
I've
or
tried
performance,
it.
and I
It's
put
fucking
like.
terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
I guess
yeah,
that's
but
what you
you're on-
said, right? They didn't optimize for AMD, right?
Yeah, like it was just terrible. I remember when I what's it called? When I enabled it last time,
Glory.
it looked like a lot of static on the screen.
Glory, are you using FSR for anti-aliasing or just
No,
the basic
no, I'm
anti-aliasing?
using the FXAA, like the standard one.
Okay.
Alright, I'm using TSR.
yeah,
I think it's the
TS
first option.
Yeah,
I'm using it.
something.
Yeah, I'm using
Yeah.
FSR for anti-aliasing, which is the
Hey guys, while
that's the
I've got
that's
you all
the
here,
Hmm.
there's a few settings here. Like, for example, I've just looked at, there's terms like, under the race section, it's got terms like overtime, waiting next session. And I reckon I had it at 3, and I should have had it at more like 30. So it is seconds. I think when we finished the race, it nearly went into the next practice session after just a matter of seconds. So what about max waiting for players? I think that's probably sitting on the grid. It only gave us 30 seconds. Maybe a minute or more would be good sitting on the grid.
Well, that's what the warm-up's for.
Yeah.
So the warm-up before the
But
race.
this is when you take over from the warm up, and then you need to click drive, so you can start from the grid actually, right? That's
Yeah.
that time that he's talking about.
Yeah, well, that's all that you need to do is
That's literally what that 30
there at the
seconds is
end.
for. Just click drive and
just
Yeah.
to
start
click
the car.
drive. That is it.
Yeah.
I would
So you
just
should have your
remove the
setup.
warm up, right? There's no point with
Yeah,
that.
use warm up to get you set up and then just get
So
30
I wonder if
seconds.
what happens if I might even test and restart the session for next week's stuff, whatever that is, and maybe put warm up 0. I wonder what happens if I put warm up 0.
And there's this
then-
one max
then we have-
weight to bot.
then we have no time.
Yeah,
no time to
but
change
if
your
I
quality for your race
extend
setup.
the pre-race time to like a minute or more,
What
that'd
about
be
the-
better, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What about the other one? Max waiting for players.
Yeah, that's the one where that's waiting for everyone to push drive. I think that would be waiting for everyone to push drive.
Isn't
Yeah,
it a
yeah.
better
Yeah.
increase that one then?
No,
Yeah,
I'm for the keeping the warm-up as the time where you do all your finicking and
Did
stuff.
anyone crash between warm up and the
But-
race? Because I didn't. I crashed going to warm up, but not between warm up and the race. So maybe you're better off crashing during warm up so you can get back in.
Yeah.
I guess the problem with the warm up is you just have, once it's done, you have like 30 seconds or even less to click on drive. Otherwise, you're starting from the pits.
yeah.
That's because you meant
I
to
might experiment with
set
not
up,
having
do
a
your
warm up
setup.
during the week.
You meant to do your setup
I
during the
I
I
warm-up.
honestly don't see the
Mm.
difference in removing the warm up and sticking the time in the waiting session before the drive. It's still the same wait
that's
time
better.
one way, either one way or the
yeah.
other.
Unless
All it
you
is-
crash going from quality to race.
But then if it
on the start line,
Yeah.
Craig.
if it crashes between quality when you're going into the race session, you're going to be lucky to get it back in with a minute to click drive anyway. By
So you
the time
reckon-
you restart the
reckon keep
game
a
and you get
2-minute
back
Yeah,
in.
warm up?
I got back in when that crash going into warm up though. I got back in time. So
Yeah, going into warm up.
2-minute warm up and 30-second before the race, or do you think just get rid of the warm up completely and extend the time you've got to push drive in the race before the race?
Yes.
Keep
that.
the warm-up.
I reckon keep the warm up.
Keep the warm up.
Yeah, but what's
Yep.
the purpose of the warm up?
Do all,
Same
all
thing
your
as extending the
settings and
start
stuff.
session before the drive. Adjust your setup and get ready to click drive.
Yeah, I know, but it's one more step which can cause crashes to people. Because that's when people were crashing, when they were switching over from one session to the other.
Yeah, not sure anyone crashed from warm up to race.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people crashed
It's all
between
quality.
warm up and the race, and then they only
Did
had
they?
30 seconds on the first race.
No
If
one.
they crashed
I-
on the
I
first.
see
On
what
the,
you're saying.
I
sorry,
crashed going
on
into
the
warm
second
up.
race.
Going into
Yeah,
the race was
on
fine.
the-
It was going into warm up that we crashed.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
both
know.
my crashes.
Yeah,
were
it's just.
Do you need much
Yeah,
time?
I
You
guess
don't
you
need
gotta
time,
play
mate.
with
You
that
can't
and
really
find
watch
out
the
what
quality.
happens.
Yeah. We should find out what happens if we get rid of the quality anyway, and get rid of the warm up.
What's the first stage for
It
this?
just skips it. It doesn't happen.
That's it. If you get rid of it, it'll just skip
And
over.
what
it.
about quality, practice to quality and quality to whatever? We don't
Craig.
need much time before and after that, do we?
Paging Craig, meet us on the start line. Come back, Heck.
What's the
Well, guys, gotta go. Thanks for the
track
race.
for the AC rally? All right.
Yeah, see you
man.
later, guys. Thanks for tonight. It was good.
Okay.
Bye.
So, yeah.
That's good.
By the
So
way,
it's
my
just-
feedback is that I had no issues whatsoever. Even the graphics, everything ran smoothly. So
What card you
It's
got,
good,
Turo,
man.
and what setup you're using?
We don't have much time, but
sorry, what sort of computer do I have and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
sit back.
graphics card and are you using several screens? Or
3,
what?
2.
I don't know.
One,
I've got triple
go.
screen.
oh, nice jump there.
I don't know what I've actually got. But I'll email it to you.
I left on my go.
I was just interested. That's
Yeah.
all right.
But I'll
Must be
send
pretty
you.
beefy, I
I'll-
think.
Yeah, but I like the graphics look great. I didn't feel any. I didn't have
Oh,
any
no,
issues. It felt great. I'm going to jump on this Ferrari now. This bloody F1 car. My son's been driving
Sure.
it and he loves it.
Do you reckon keep practice at 10 minutes, or would we reduce practice if we're having multiple races? Because if I cull practice down to just say 5 minutes, it'll be 5 minutes in the first race.
The second practice. The second practice didn't need to be 10 minutes, I don't reckon.
We can't do anything about that because it's just going to cycle through unless we stop the
Oh, okay,
server,
yeah.
get in and change adjustments, start it again. So yeah,
okay,
it's just
yeah, there's no
rotating.
point.
So what'll be good for one?
I didn't do practice.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? You've really, if we set practice at 5 minutes, you've got 5 minutes to jump in the server and get ready. For quali, I think we'd do that. People don't need more than 5 minutes to get into the server at 8 o'clock or 8:30, do they? All
No, I
right.
don't believe so.
What is the next race anyway?
No.
All right. Oh shit. Keen to hear how it went.
Next race is the North closest.
Oh, no.
Not sure if that's going ahead yet.
What happened there, Stephen?
I just kept into it. See what would happen.
Okay.
And as you can see, it was death.
Yeah, it spins,
Oh,
I guess.
I better change that password too, shouldn't I? So Gloria doesn't get it wrong again.
I was just looking at the, what's it called?
Yeah, you're looking at the original post, not the latest post.
Yeah.
You're looking at the correct one, not the wrong one. That was your problem.
Yeah,
Everyone else-
that's
everyone
right.
else
I was
looked at the
looking at the
wrong
correct one.
Yeah. What are you doing? All right. I've changed it now.
To be honest, they
So
both
I've
make
changed mine,
sense.
so-
My game's crashed.
Yeah, that is a successful first lap, Craig.
I think.
I-
The second race, I jumped into the car and then I'm like, where's the timer for the countdown? And by the time I realized there was no counter, the lights were coming up and I haven't even started the car. So I'm trying to start it and accidentally hit the button that actually swaps my MFD page. And I didn't realize for a bit. So by the time I got the car started, everyone was already going.
Oh, no.
But
yeah, that was a bit
both-
spooky at the
both
start there.
races. Yeah, you guys are like, there's a car over here. But
He's
no,
not
both
going- he's not
races,
going.
I shifted into them. My gear shifter just stopped. Like I just couldn't select gear anymore. I just stayed in neutral. So I just quickly searched on it. Apparently, a lot of people have had the issue. they recommend changing the control mapping from what was it, constant to press. So it must be some like minor disconnect or lag between the game and the hardware, and so it forgets where it is, and then it doesn't pick up the gear anymore until you reset back to pits. So hopefully this fixes it.
You blokes are still in the server, are you? Having a bit of a drive?
Yeah, I'm going to jump in. This is too early for me to retire for the night, racing-wise.
No, well, I'm going to change the server to Bathurst and the GR86 if you wanted to.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I was going to say, I do not wish to drive. I do not wish to drive the Caterham anymore.
Pretty much, that's what I described the Caterham as if you're oversteer, you die.
So do you want Mount Panorama GP or Mount Panorama National? That was a joke, by the way. You're all scratching your heads, aren't you?
I was about to say, what's the difference?
It's very dry joke. Or you can make it work.
You could technically have Classic and the new one when there was no chase there.
Or you can have the red one with the motorbikes race on it.
When Conrod was just Conrod, like it was. Oh.
Yeah, just Conrod, no chase at all, straight from the top of the mountain all the way to the final corner.
All the way.
Probably just be on the limit.
Oh my
God, wouldn't it?
The Geo.
The above sounds like a diesel.
But I don't know if it's any metalheads here that got that.
This server config thing is pretty shit.
Actually, if someone wants to quickly jump in the Abath, can someone confirm to me that it sounds like a diesel, like a turbo diesel?
There are a lot of people complaining that the audio is a bit old school.
Oh,
could have done with
the
an update.
password.
And it drives so much better than the so much better than Caterham as well.
Oh, there we go. Car selection.
Yeah, Bath's awesome in the original, I say. Hasn't the Abarth got a Ferrari engine in it?
The Abarth actually turns and exits a corner.
I think, well, it is a Ferrari.
The Abarth is in the Fiat 500.
Yeah, I think it.
All right, stream. I'm going to end it here and then restart it.